Good morning, everybody. I don't know if the mic's working or not. Same thing every morning. It goes crazy. Let's see. Yeah, looks like it's still working, but messed up twice here, and it's just like clockwork. Every time I come back out here with about 2 minutes to go before I go live, that's when it wants to just out of the blue pop up and say it's been unplugged. So anyway, we'll have a cookie and forget about it. All right, let's see. It's Thursday morning, I guess. A rainy Thursday morning, as you might be able to tell. It's going to be a wet one today. Unfortunately, as of right now, it's just barely sprinkling a little bit. I don't know if you can hear it or not. Maybe you can. So it's not really enough to get wet. And I'm hoping it doesn't start up before we get ready to head to the house because I don't have an umbrella or anything out here. So, and Jack doesn't like to get wet. So we'll have to deal with that. So anyway, let's see who we got hanging out with us today. Got Darren Birds is here. Let me make sure. All right, looks like y'all can hear me. I don't want to sit here and be blabbing and you can't even hear me. Paul Stewart, good morning, sir. Dennis Nolan says, good morning from Missouri. Got down to 29 here last night. Ooh, that's kind of cold. That's a little chilly for me. Larry Galt's here. He says, good morning, everyone. Rain finally stopped at 3.5 inches. Man, y'all got a lot of rain out there this fall, haven't you? Let's see. Monroe Cook. Brisk 28. Ooh. I don't know what it is here. I think it's about 46, something like that. Good morning, Monroe. LB's here. Good morning, sir. Appreciate the thumbs up, y'all. Looks like y'all are hitting them pretty good over there. Ronald Cool, good morning. Bart Bixel, good morning, Bart. Kevin Els is here. Good morning, Kevin. Good morning, Thomas. Good morning, Jesse. Good morning, Wilson. And he says 5 by 5 on your mic, Dave. I guess that means it's working. Clyde's here this morning. Good morning, Clyde. All right, made it through the comments. Yeah, I don't know what the heck is wrong with this stupid thing. Because it doesn't, like I said, I come out here an hour early just to turn it on so I can get the chill knocked off, turning the heater on. And it works fine until, but I'm not out here. I just leave it on. And then when I come out here and get ready to use it, it's like, whoop, no. Somebody unplugged it. So it may pop up again here. I'll try to keep an eye out for it. So I won't be sitting here with y'all trying to read lips. But anyway, did y'all notice, y'all was talking yesterday about, we talked a little bit about the election stuff. And just like, well, I was mainly talking about the Virginia thing, but in New Jersey, y'all was saying, yeah, it looks like, it's going to change in New Jersey too. Now they found some ballots somewhere. Last I looked, I don't know if they've ever made it official or not, but they're saying now that the Democratic incumbent is now declaring victory there. So, and it was like squeaky, 50 point something percent to 49 point something percent, less than 1% or something. So they did a better job at cheating than I guess Virginia did. Well, anyway, looks like that one is not gonna happen. And man, did y'all see the? I meant to get a video clip and pull it up here, but I never did. Did y'all see Biden the clip of Biden the other day sleeping at the climate change? It's like, he was like just a few seconds away from the head nod. I could see it coming, and that aide or whatever it was got over there to wake him up just in the nick of time. Looks like, and then you could tell because he's like, he was gone. He was gone. He was just a few seconds away from a head bob. I know it, which would have been funny. I wish he'd have been a little slower getting over there. But anyway, yeah, that's our fearless leader. I don't know what to say. I hope all the rest of the world realizes we're all not stupid like some people are. Maybe some of them feel sorry for us. I don't know. But we've got to get that fixed. We can't allow these folks to get in there. I don't know what the word I'm looking for here, but they got to be legitimate. They can't, if they win, they win, fine. But all this shady stuff, sneaking around, ballots in the middle of the night stuff, that's got to stop. It's got to stop, or we're going to lose our country. Basically, that's what it's coming down to. I'm gonna have to move to Canada, live with Clyde or something. I don't know if things are a whole lot better up there, or are they, Clyde? I don't know. They probably are now. I don't know. But Gary says yes, but if you listen to the speaker, I'm surprised everyone wasn't asleep. Well, I know they're talking about pretty dry stuff. I mean, for crying out loud, they're talking about climate change. So, but still, you had one job. If you're the leader of the free world, get you a little Red Bull or something. That's your job, to stay awake for those boring ass speeches. And I bet you that guy that does the mean tweets, I bet he wouldn't have been asleep. Just saying. Larry says they got socialists up there too. Yeah, I know. There's no good place to go. It's not. That's the bad thing that's the good thing about living in America, and that's the bad thing about living in America. The good thing is, it's, even with its problems, it's the best place in the whole world to live. The bad thing is, if it starts getting crappy, there's no place for us to go. That's why I say we got to wake up and straighten this place up. You can't just, because we can't go anywhere. We gotta wake up and fix the dadgum problem. And we may have to get tough about doing it too. That's the problem. We've all turned into a bunch of pussies. Yes, I said pussies. But yeah, we've all turned into a bunch of pussies. We gotta wake up and not worry about, doing what we need to do. Anyway, I want to give a big shout out, not like she'd ever see it, because I'm sure she doesn't watch this show. But yeah, I'm always talking about my gal, Joanne, my meteorologist lady. Today's her birthday. I don't have any idea how old she is, but she's still a very attractive woman on the news. Does a great job as a meteorologist. And I hope she's not getting close to retirement age, because I hate when you get a good one you used to watching and then they retire. That happened on one of the other channels. Because I used to watch Channel 2. And then they had a meteorologist that I think what the deal was, I don't know. I probably shouldn't even say, but I think what the deal was, he knew that they already had a chief meteorologist, guy that was well known, been there a long time. So he wasn't going anywhere. So this other guy, he thought, well, I need to be a chief meteorologist. And he's a dadgum good one, I'm telling you. So he left that channel and went to Channel 5. And I kind of made the switch to follow him because he's really good. And then shortly after that, the lady, Karen was her name. She retired. And so I don't really know who they even got over there now. I don't really follow that channel. But I followed the other guy to Channel 5, and then that's where I started seeing Joanne. She does the morning thing. This other guy, and his name's David Chanley. He does stuff on Facebook all the time. But he's the chief meteorologist for Channel 5. Jack's acting like he wants to go out. I'm like, I know you don't want to go out there. It's raining. Gary says, or just stay away from the summit. Yeah, if you don't think you can handle it and stay awake during those boring speeches, then don't go. But no, he had to go and try to. And I guess, I don't know whether it was at that summit. I think it was somewhere when he was over there, wherever there was. And he even right up there on the international stage predicted that they were going to win in Virginia. Which, here again, just lets everybody know how out of touch he is. But, oh yeah, it's starting to rain harder now. Me and Jack will be stuck out here. Let's see. Larry says, did you watch Dennis Nolan's Birdhouse Lathe Turn? No, I have not. I saw the thumbnail, I think, but I have not watched it yet. But I will check it out this morning. Well, let's see. I don't have much, like I said, I don't really have nothing to talk about. I watched a little of the news. They're still on the Braves World Series high. I guess there'll be a parade tomorrow, I guess, they posted the parade route, but I don't care because I'm not going. Unless they're going to come down my cul-de-sac, I don't care. But I think they're going from Marietta somewhere to through downtown and stuff. So, but anyway, good for them. They got off the plane, and Freddie Freeman got out holding the trophy and stuff. So, yeah, hope they don't wait another 26 years to win another one, but they might. But anywho, let's see, man. Y'all get quiet over there. I'm gonna end up being like Joe Biden. I'll be nodding off over here because it gets quiet. Y'all aren't saying that. Here we go. And that's what I'm talking about. Gary says, you're bad when you lose an election that's rigged for you. Yeah. See, that's the sad thing about it is people are going to have to wake up, get off their ass, and go vote, because that's the only way you can prevent them from doing this middle of the night ballot stuff. You got to have so many people vote that they're like, well, we can't put any more ballots in there because that would make more people than what's even in the state, you know. But you know, that it's just so obvious the stuff they do, you know, because it's like, you know, that the reason it's taken so long because they got to wait until they know how many they need, and they don't go crazy, you know. Well, sometimes they do, but a lot of times they're like, well, you know, we don't need to put, we know, we just need a 3% or whatever that number would be, you know. So they don't want to go and make it look too obvious. But to me, it just always, you know, why can't you win straight up early in the thing and call the election right when the polls close? No, it's always, well, wait a minute, we got some we haven't counted yet. How many again do we need? Oh yeah, you know. I don't know. I'm just so over it. But like I said, I hope people start waking up, get off your ass, and go vote. And we ain't lost it yet. We haven't lost it yet, but we will if people keep just going, oh well, I went and voted, and guess that wasn't enough. Got to keep your eyes open. Let them know you know they're cheating. Yeah. Yeah. Dennis says hard to beat paper ballots. Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing that irritated me is they kept trying to say, you know, in the 2020 election, they kept saying, oh, you guys are crazy. We're not cheating, you know. And then we're saying, okay, well, we want to have a forensic audit of the machines. Oh, no. No. Well, we want to see all the ballots and check the signatures. Nope. Can't do that. Well, you know, if it's all a free and fair election, you should be just going, okay, yeah, here's all the stuff. Check it. We'll stand right here with you while you can. But no, they didn't want anybody to look at it. That's why, you know, if you're an honest person, you don't act like that. So, I don't know. Enough of this silliness. How much time I got? Okay, Gary's. See, this guy knows his baseball stuff. So they're going from Atlanta to Truist Park. I just saw the map and I just assumed they were going down, but I guess they're going from Atlanta up to Truist Park. I guess that would make sense that they end the parade at Truist Park and have a big ceremony or something there. Didn't you think it was kind of ironic, though, that the commissioner, you know, the one that made him take the All-Star game from Atlanta and put it in Denver, which, by the way, has tougher voting laws than Atlanta did. And then he's the one that has to present him the thing to win the World Series. That was a Kodak moment there. But anyhow. So, I don't know what I'm going to do today. I did, if you look, you see I finally got that stupid thing off the lathe. I parted it off yesterday. Not real happy with it, but the wood's kind of punky in places, and it was okay. But it's not something I'm real excited about. I do have, if you look back there, you can see I have a piece of that cedar that I'm going to be putting a faceplate on. I've got, probably not going to be able to do it today now that it's raining. Because because I put it on the bandsaw to try to trim some of that stuff off. But I don't think I got one piece I only have like a 6-inch clearance on my bandsaw. I don't have the extension block or anything, so I can't cut anything real tall. And I got a spot that won't quite fit under there. So I thought, well, I'll just take it out and set it on the porch of the shop and take my chainsaw, and because it don't have to be perfectly round. I'm just trying to knock the corners off so I can mount it on a faceplate and then get it chucked up. But since it's raining and wet and crummy out, I'll probably have to wait till tomorrow. So that means I'll probably be doing editing one of those other videos to put, because I think I got 2 other videos I can, or maybe 3. I keep thinking I got 3, but it might be just 2. But anyway, I'll edit one of those and put it up there. Or I could bring something else out here and turn it. I was just really hoping to get into that cedar and see how that's going to. I think that stuff's going to be really nice, and it smells so awesome in here with all that cedar, big chunks of cedar sitting around. All right, let's see. I got some comments over here. Bart Pixel says, I heard that the Major League Baseball commissioner got booed big time from the Braves fans during the trophy presentation. As well he should. I mean, like I said, I'm surprised the guy didn't have somebody else present it to him, because, like, I don't want to be out there. Because he had to know, man. It's like, well, you're such a jerk. You're so woke. You cave to pressure from some of these woke companies and move it. And then, like I said, where they moved it to, the voters, it was all because they were mad about voter suppression, But then they moved it to Denver, Colorado, and they didn't have as many early voting days as Atlanta, their new bill did. So it's like, that didn't make any sense either. Let's see. Monroe says, let's see, how about the truck driver that spent $153 and looks like he is going to win an office? All right. Who is that guy? That's not the guy in New Jersey, is it? For the governor. Because I don't know what that guy was from and like I said, last I looked, I've tried to find get it confirmed that they're calling the election or not. Some places say it's a done deal. He's the other guy won, and then others saying it's still too close to call. So I don't know what the deal is. We should have seen this coming. The youth of today don't want to work for it. They want it now and think they deserve it. Yeah. It all started with all that participation trophy stuff. I can remember, my son, back when he was 9, 10 years old, we raced quarter midgets. And even back then, I'm talking late 90s, 99, 98, 99, 2000. But they did the same thing. If there were, when you first start out, you're like what do they call it? A novice class. So you have like a little restrictor plate on your motor and stuff. You don't go that fast. And at the end of the night, everybody got a trophy. But you know what? My son knew. He like, I give him a trophy and he's just like, okay. He didn't care about the trophy because he knew he didn't run good. There were a few times he did okay. But it's like with racing, if second place is the first loser. That's, nobody remembers who finished second, third, and fourth. It's who won. That's what matters. But soccer, same way. Everybody gets a little trophy. Oh, you did great. Great game. Doesn't matter whether you win or lose. It's how you play the game. Yeah. We've been telling kids that for years. Now it's biting us in the ass, isn't it? Well, oh, well. I mean, y'all get me talking on all this crazy stuff. We got to find something better to talk about, something a little lighter. I get too grumpy when I talk about all this bad stuff. But it's just hard to find something good to talk about, isn't it? It's hard to find it these days. Gary says, talking about the commissioner, he didn't look like he wanted to be there. Well, would you? If you had done what he did, would you have wanted to be there? Mm-mm. I just wonder, and I'm sure they probably didn't because they're too classy for that. But I think if I'd have been one of those players, like a Freddie Freeman or one of those type, I believe I'd have had to say something to that commissioner as he handed him the trophy. Like, yeah, stick that up your. I don't know. I'd have probably, of course, if it'd been me, I'd probably be banned from baseball now because I tend to speak my mind. But yeah, something needs to be said. They probably didn't. Like I said, they're a classier bunch than that. Or it would have really been cool if Snitker had done it. But I'm sure he probably didn't say anything either. He was probably cordial and thank you. We're happy to take this trophy back to Atlanta. But I would have had to say something. But anyway, Marcelo's just waking up or something. Slept in today. It's a good day to sleep in. It's rainy here, cold, wet. In fact, I might get a nap later. I don't know. Oh man, I tell you, I don't. Let's see if I got a minute or two. I used to take a nap all the time, but then I found out after having a heart attack that was part of a sign of bad things to come. So I don't take a nap, but once in a blue moon now. Sometimes it's just if there's nothing on TV or I got something boring on, kind of like a climate change speech, I might not off, but yeah, might be a good day for a nap with it rainy, pitter patting on the roof and stuff. Jack's looking at me funny, like, what the heck are you talking about? Let me get a shot on the Jack cam here. Yeah, Jack's not happy. He doesn't like it when it's rainy. He's like me. He doesn't. Well, I don't really mind it rainy. I don't mind it cold. I just don't like it rainy and cold. But Jack, he don't like it rainy. It can be warm, and he don't like it rainy. But anyway, let's see. Gary Hammett says, off camera, there may have been. Yeah. Okay, let me see. Let me catch up here, and then we'll get out of here. Edward Durr, yeah, I guess that's how you say it, is a blue-collar truck driver for a furniture store in South New Jersey in an incredible David versus Goliath political upheaval. Okay. Well, is that race, is it over? Did he win? Or is that another one where they're still counting ballots? That's the other thing. I saw when I checked, because after the coffee sessions yesterday, I every few hours I'd get on there and I'd check the New Jersey governor race. And they'd say, well, it's too close to call. 88% of the votes counted. And I'm like, what's taking so long? You know? Well, I mean, I knew really what's taking so long. They're still trying to figure out how many ballots they need to win. But yeah, I don't know. Let me catch up here, folks, and then we'll get out of here. Okay, Durr decided to run for office against the most powerful Democrat in New Jersey Senate, and it looks like he's going to win. Well, I hope he does. But like I said, I don't think any of that stuff has been official yet, so they're probably still trying to figure out how to cheat him out of it. Wilson says, do you remember the crap Biden gave them before they moved the All-Star game, but they will probably go to the White House for the press room. Congratulate them. Well, again, I know if it was me and if I was on the Braves team, I wouldn't go. And I hope it'd be nice to me if they just say, well, you know what? Screw this. We're not going. We don't want your little fake ass congratulations. Yeah, to me, the team should stand. Yeah, but like you said, they probably will go. You know, not make any waves. And that's what I'm talking about. They need to stand up and go, nah, screw this. We're not going. You dumbass. We're not going to go participate in this little bunch of stuff. But anyway, now you get me fired up again. All right, I gotta go. I gotta go edit some video or do something, and we'll come back tomorrow, I guess, if the Lord's willing and the creek don't rise, for number 426. So everybody have a good Thursday, and I don't even know how to work this anymore. Everybody have a good Thursday, and we will see y'all tomorrow. Get the weekend kicked off.